Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Crash Landing. So I have laid out 9 magnum torches in the grid that I showed at the end of the last episode, and I have yet to see, I just got back from laying out the last ones, but I'm hoping that we will have no mob spawns anywhere around the base now. So that would be really helpful if that's the case. But since we have brewing available now, we are going to take a look at a little bit of something to increase the speed of our pneumatic craft stuff, and this is primarily because we need tons and tons of the LX100 and 300 processors to upgrade our applied energistic system to a full applied energistic system. So what we need to do that is some speed upgrades from pneumatic craft. So if we look up speed, we have these guys here, machine upgrade speed, and these take potions of swiftness and a cake. Now the cake is going to be another thing that we're going to have to look at here in a little bit, but the potion of swiftness is just an awkward potion plus some sugar. So before we can really get going on that, we need to set up a quick and dirty netherwort farm. So I have tons of soul sand here. We'll go ahead and grab a stack of that, and then we're going to grab some netherwort here as well. So wort, we have 30 netherwort available, and yes, we would use that up very quickly. So let's go ahead and grab our excavator, and we will clear out a little bit of space here on this side for some netherwort. So let's go ahead and just dig out a bunch of dust here. I think that 2 passes here ought to be a great deal plenty. Then we are going to go ahead and place down a whole bunch of netherwort. And yes, I know I put some under a chest, which is kind of pointless, but we have tons of this stuff, so not a problem. And actually, we have a builder's wand. Why am I not using it? And that's not what I wanted. But yeah, I combined all of my glowstone together, and we got 50 blocks of glowstone, plus a panel, plus a strip, plus a nook. So we got quite a bit of glowstone. So I'm going to drop these magnum torches in there. Let's go ahead and just fill this in as much as we can. And we still have 4 pieces left. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and place down the netherwort. And I'm kind of curious, can we use... No, we can't use the builder's wand for that. Didn't think that we could, but I thought it would be worth a shot. So I'm going to place out this netherwort, and I believe the watering can will work to increase the growth rate on this stuff. So let's go ahead and grab the watering can and just make sure. So, oh yeah, definitely increases the speed of growth here. So I am going to get a bunch of this netherwort grown up so that we have a good supply of this. And then I'll just leave the rest of it here to grow, and we'll go from there. Well, obviously something isn't quite right on my magnum torches. I might have done the math wrong for this one, but this is the first mobs that I have seen. So, lots of creepers. Can't hardly believe that that is a thing, but yeah, I may have to double check on that. Hopefully, we can actually figure out what the size of that magnum torch is, so that we don't have this in the future. But yeah, these guys are quite a ways away from the base, and that was weird. I killed him, but he still blew up. So I don't know what was going on there. I love this sword. But anyway, yep, back to netherwort. Well, I think we've got plenty of netherwort now. We have that entire set of soul sand covered in netherwort. We have almost a stack and a half in our inventory. So we're going to go ahead and drop that stuff in here. Now next up, to make these machine upgrades, we need a cake. Now we could use regular Minecraft milk, but we can also use soy milk from Pam's Harvest Craft. Now this stuff is made with a squeezer and soybeans. So we need to make the squeezer next. So let's take a look at that. Okay. For some reason that's not coming up. Oh, wait, because it's called a press. So this guy, the presser, not a squeezer, a presser. So a presser takes iron ingots and pistons. We should be able to make that. Ooh, we are minus pistons. So let's go ahead and make a few pistons. Don't know how many of those we want to make. We'll just make a bunch. And we're going to make one of these guys. That should be good enough. So this thing does not require any power, and it's very easy to automate. So actually, before this powers down, let's go ahead and grab some hoppers, because hoppers is all that it takes to automate this guy. We'll go ahead and pick this back up, and what we need now is soybeans. So in this chest here, which by the way I set up a vacuum hopper here so that I could very easily just break the nether wart. It would get sucked up by the vacuum hopper and put into the chest, but we are currently out in this chest. So let's find some soybeans. So if you don't know, you can double click on the search bar, it will turn yellow, and then anything that matches your criteria will be highlighted in any inventory that is open. So we can see we have 8 soybean seeds, and then if we double click again, that will clear out. So we have our soybean seeds. We'll go ahead and grab our mattock so that we can till the soil, and we're going to go ahead and we need a water bucket. Do we have a water bucket on us? No, we don't. So I will grab a water bucket, make a whatever temporary farm here for soybeans, and raise a little of that, and then I'll come back and we will look at the production of soy milk. Well, to say the least, this is very interesting. So I set up an autonomous activator with bone meal to try to bone meal this guy, and it works great, but graphically it is showing that the items are going into my inventory, even though they are going into the autonomous activator. I find that very bizarre. But so, I'm not sure how far away I have to be before that stops graphically saying that it's going into my inventory. It still is clear over here. But anyway, you look at it. So now we are going to set up the presser for automation. So the first thing that we want to do is place down a chest so that we have somewhere for our items to go to. We're going to place a hopper into that. We place the presser on top. We place a hopper on top of that. And then we just drop our soybeans in here. Now this does take a little while. You can see the progress bar up here. And every time that it finishes, we get a piece of silken tofu and a soy milk. So the silken tofu can take the place of heavy cream. So we can now make butter. We don't have any pumpkins growing anywhere, but we could make pumpkin soup. What is this good for? 2. Not very great. We can make carrot soup. 2. So there's a few things that we can do here. Cucumber soup. Most of these are good for 2. That one's good for 3. That's a lemon meringue pie. Nice. But so we can make cakes out of this now, but we can also make cheese for later on, I do believe. Butter. I thought that we could make cheese. How do we make cheese? Let's see. So cheese is made with, oh, that's made with milk and salt. Okay. So yeah, with the soy milk though, we can make a huge amount of additional better foods with butter and cheese. The silken tofu though, we really need to figure out what we want to do with that. Because the butter, I don't know what we can do for sure. Pasta, grilled cheese. Grilled cheese. Buttery baked potato. Ooh, that sounds really good. Glazed carrots. Boy, there's a lot of interesting foods here. What was that one? Corn on the cob. Yeah, basically there is tons and tons of food available to us in this particular mod pack. But so we have a whole bunch of milk now. So the thing that we need to do now is get our flour and things like that in here. So let's go ahead and look at that machine upgrade again. So we need to make a cake. And we can do that with this. We need eggs and sugar. Now sugar, that could be a problem as well. We have a little bit of sugar cane, and we have a little bit of sugar that we have gotten from witch drops here in the mob spawner. But I think we're probably going to need to set up a sugarcane farm as well then. But we have at least enough sugar to make the first couple of these. So food, I think all of my food stuff was put into the applied energistic system, so we'll drop in some eggs. We should actually have everything that we need to make this. Let's go ahead and just see. No, we need the mortar and pestle. Okay, where did all of my stuff go? No, it's not in there. Or did I never make that thing because I haven't been making flour? Let's take a look at Pam's. Whoops. At Pam's. No, nothing is showing up. Why are you not working? Okay. Well, let's reverse this and see here. So sorting from the bottom up, if we see like our cut, well, I guess I know we have a cutting board. Let's take a look at that. Oh, wait. Was all of that stuff over here in this chest? Yes, it was. Okay, well, we'll grab this stuff, but obviously we still need some flour or some grain as well. So I suppose what I'm going to do now is break the soybean in front of this thing and set it up for some type of a grain production and run through the whole process again. So I'll be back in a little bit. So we now have a little bit of sugar cane, and to make the most out of this making sugar, we are going to run it through the pulverizer. So let's see, we do not have the pulverizer set up there. I think we have it set up over here. Yes, okay, so if we put this in here, we actually get 2 sugar for every sugar cane, which is very helpful. But so we'll let this run for just a little bit. Alright, that ought to be enough. Great deal plenty, actually. Later on, we will be needing tons and tons of sugar, but I do have a sizable sugarcane farm set up over there now, so hopefully everything will be good on that. I was trying to see if we could make lily pads, and no, we can't. I think we might be able to find them in city loot chests, but I don't remember. But so now, once again, machine upgrade. We should be able to make this now. So cake. We need to make a cake. So flour, we have barley. So we'll go ahead and make a stack of flour from that. And then we will make a cake. What? Milk. Let's just look this up, because yeah, we've got tons and tons of soy milk available. So, let's just go ahead and make a whole bunch of cakes. Well, never mind. They don't stack. So, we'll drop all of those in there. So now we need sugar, because we are going to need to brew some speed potions. So we also need wort. Not water, but that water will come in handy. We need wort. So we'll grab a stack of nether wort, and we'll grab a whole bunch of water bottles from over here, and we are going to have to make some glass here in just a little bit. And I just realized there is a nook on top of there. So we'll grab a whole bunch of water bottles. We have none left in the system now. And let's go ahead and drop this in there. And we are ready to start making our speed potions. So this is pretty simple. Wort and then sugar. So I'm going to get a whole bunch of those made up, and then I'll be back. So we should now have everything that we need to make these machine upgrades. So we need lapis, we need potions of swiftness, we need cake. We may not have the lapis. Yes, we do. Okay. So we had 4 pieces of lapis. Oh wait, it's all in block form in here. Let's take a look at lapis. Yep, 122 blocks. I think we've got plenty. Well, now that we have all of this space in our system, let's go ahead and drop all of that in there. We're going to make as many of these as we can. Okay, so obviously we need to make a lot more potions. I had to make a whole bunch more glass bottles. We now have 53 water bottles in there. We're currently making more as time goes on, but we should be able to now come over here and make these machines go faster. So I think what we want to do first is to make this thing go faster. So we're going to drop 2 upgrades in there, and let's go grab some seeds and iron. And we will see how fast we can make a whole bunch of the unassembled PCBs. So we need seed. No, they're not in there. Where did I put my seeds? I don't know. But we do have a whole bunch of those here. So we'll grab a couple of stacks of those. And we need iron, so let's grab a few stacks of this. Iron. And we have some compressed iron too, we'll need that. So we'll grab a whole bunch of that, and then we are also going to need some redstone. Not glowstone, redstone. And then we will need some black and turquoise seeds over here. So let's grab 1 stack of squid plant seeds and 1 stack of the lightning plant seeds. So that should take care of everything there. So now we have 2 speed upgrades in here, and I want to set the filter over here. Must not have hit the output. Oh, wait, my output's on this side now. Okay, so we want to filter, yeah, items begin with, that'll be fine. So we'll throw in 1 creeper plant seeds and 1 stack of iron. Let's see how long this will take. How much power do we have in our energy cell over here? Okay, well, we are using power now, but we're about half full. That should be plenty. So yeah, having that system automated is wonderful. So already I can see them being produced inside of there. So how long is it going to take it to make a complete stack of unassembled PCBs? That's what I want to see. So it's still making them. Question is, did the seeds get stuck? No, they didn't. So we're still making them. Oh, wait. I'll bet sometimes it says, yes, wait until the items are too far from each other. So this may not be the place for the speed upgrades, but we're going to go ahead and see. Oh, yeah, we got plastic coming out of there. We need, what is it? The unassembled. We'll see if that will pull out what we want. Drop in the rest of this iron again. What are those things called? PCB. Empty PCBs. Okay. So let's see if we can quickly change that to an E. So we got 53 empty 52 empty PCBs. So really, I think the speed upgrades are not really too good in there, but they sure will make a difference over here. So let's drop in these empty PCBs, and we can see the speed that the machines are going. It's rather slow. So let's go ahead and drop in an upgrade and see. Now this should speed things up, but it's also going to increase our air consumption. So you can see the machine is moving a little faster. Well, let's drop in more yet. And now we can see that everything is moving a lot faster. So we could put up to a stack of upgrades in this thing. Now look at how fast that one moves now. But so we have that available. The next thing that we want to do is run our squid plant and lightning plant with some iron and redstone through here to make some transistors and capacitors so that we can make those into PCBs. And we will work on automating this once we get a little bit more of our system set up for applied energistics. But we are out of time for today, so I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on, or have something that you would like to see me work on, be sure to leave that down in the comments. I also had an odd thought with rebuilding the ship. It might be possible that we could add Galacticraft to here, but I'm not sure how we would go about doing that. But I want to know what you guys think of that, and maybe do a little experimenting with that. But, yep, I guess I will see you next time. Bye! Really slow. Really fast! You're running out of air? Yes, we can't even keep up on air. That's great. Oh, perfect. Yep, can't even keep up on air.